In the great kingdom of Umocha, where the golden sun touched the roofs of red clay palaces, there lived a great and mighty ruler, King Anene the Great. He was called King Anene the Great because he was full of wisdom and fed his people more than harvest ever could. But even in the house of peace and despite his wisdom, greed grew like a weed amongst his sons. King Anene had two sons, Prince Obinna the elder and heir to the throne, and Prince Chidi the younger. The people loved Prince Chidi for his gentle spirit and respect towards everyone, including children. But they were all afraid of Prince Obinna because he was ruthless and wicked. His heart was a restless storm, greedy, stubborn, and blinded with envy. Every evening, when the palace feasted, Obinna's eyes were never on food. They were on the king's golden crown. He wanted the throne now, not after his father's passing, not after his old, but now. His quest for power and wealth made him poison the king's drink late at night. Although his younger brother walked into the king's room and saw what Obinna was doing, he questioned him why he wants to kill their father. Obinna threatened to kill the Prince Chidi if he ever tells anyone what he saw. But the gods are wiser. In a dream, they showed the king his son's face trying to harm him. That night, King Anene awoke from a dream so real his heart trembled. In the dream, a shadow with his son's face stormed him, stood closer to him with dagger in his hand, whispering, "The throne is mine." Sweat drenched the king's face. He rose before dawn and summoned Dibia Omenka, the royal seer. "Eze Anene, what do the spirits show you?" he asked the Dibia Omenka. Dibia Omenka chanted softly, "Your Majesty, the gods are restless. I see the one you call heir holding the crown he forcefully took from you. Prince Obinna is ruled by darkness. Beware, for blood seeks the crown before its time." The king's heart broke, but he said nothing. He decided to test his sons instead. The next morning, the king summoned the two princes before the elders and the people on the royal table. He placed two seal guards covered with sacred white clothes. Inside these guards, he said, lie the fate of Umocha. Choose wisely, for whatever you pick today might shape tomorrow. The guards were one of the sacred tools for choosing the next king. It is believed that with the power of the gods, the one with the purest of hearts will choose the guards that contains the golden palm, which is a symbol of truth and purity. Prince Obinna smirked. His eyes darted to the heavier guard. Surely, he thought, that one had gold or power. He grabbed it without hesitation. Prince Chidi bowed his head, whispered a short prayer, and chose the lighter guard. When the guards were opened, Obinna was filled with the ashes, the symbol of greed and ruin. Chidi's guards glow with the golden palm, which is a symbol of wisdom and peace. A murmur spread through the court. The elders exchanged glances, but Obinna's face darkened like thunder. He stormed out in rage. He said that he did not believe his test, that maybe his father must have told the younger brother the one to choose. The people gasped. The seer nodded in silence, but Obinna was not satisfied. The throne, he said, must be tested by the gods themselves. The king commanded that the both princes, together with the seer and the guards, journey to the cave of justice, and there the truth shall speak. Deep within the mountains of Umocha lay the cave of justice, a sacred place said to reveal a man's true spirit. No one entered without the gods seeing into his heart. The two princes went in, torch in hands, hearts pounding. Inside the cave stood a grey stone idol with eyes of glowing fire. A voice thundered, "One of you carries the truth, the other carries greed. Only the pure shall live with light." Obinna's torch flickered. His eyes darted around. The gold dust began to pour from the idol's mouth, shimmering, tempting, irresistible. Obinna longed forward, crying out, "Mine! All mine! All the golds are mine!" But as he touched the gold, the cave roared, and the earth split beneath his feet. His torch died, leaving him in total darkness. Prince Chidi fell on his knees and said, O great spirits, I seek not gold, but wisdom to lead the people of Umocha. The light returned, bathing him in radiant glow. The idol's eyes softened, and a wide wind spread. The throne belongs to the heart that kneels, not the hand that grasps. The cave sealed itself. When Prince Chidi stepped out, the sun broke through the clouds, shining directly upon him. Obina's scream faded into the echo of the mountain, never to be heard again. When Prince Chidi returned with the guards and seers who went with them, he was carrying the sacred flame of the cave. The people rejoiced and bowed. The king placed his crown upon his head and declared, Let all men remember. Greed brings darkness, but humility brings light. The gods have chosen. Drums thunder, the land rejoiced as they crowned Prince Chidi, the next king of Omocha. Many years later, Chidi ruled with peace and wisdom. This story is to remind you that those who sought for gold lose their lives, but those who seek the truth shall rule forever. Thank you so much for enjoying our story. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more interesting stories like this. Bye.